Hey, it's High Tech Dad, and I'm here in Orlando, Florida. I'm at a Ford event, and we're on the roof of a parking lot, and we're learning about distracted driving with teenagers. So we have one car here that is outfitted to actually have the back wheels start sliding. If you can see underneath the car, it's lifting the car off of the ground so that the teenager driving it will spin out, and so they learn how to control what the car is doing at that point. And then on this course here, they're introducing other types of distractions to try and make the teenager go off of the course that's defined over there. And I just heard that no adult has even made it through this course without being distracted and going off.
My name is Kyle Green. I'm with the Ford Driving Skills for Life program, and what we're doing out here today is demonstrating a couple of examples of our defensive driving courses, part of our hands-on experience that we try to take out to teenagers, give them a better sample of what they're going to experience in the vehicle. We go a step beyond driver's education. We're a step in the process, you could say.
Great. So we have actual real live teenagers in these cars, correct?
Yes. And what we're teaching them over here in the Mustang is we have outfitted the Mustang with casters, and those casters remove some of the traction from the vehicle, and then we take them on a slow speed oval, and basically they will do just
spin
that.
Out.
They will skid and get a feel for what does it feel like when the car loses that traction. And then the next thing, your instincts take over. Where should I look? What should my feet be doing? You should be letting off the gas, steering into the turn, and pointing your eyes where you want the car to go. One example we use with that all the time is, how does someone hit a telephone pole when there's 300 feet of empty space in between the telephone poles? Because they're staring right at it. They're, oh my gosh, I'm going to hit the telephone pole. So they're staring right at it. We're trying to teach them, look at where you want the car to go, not where you're going to hit. And then your body will take over, your mind will take over, and you will steer that car where it wants to go.
Great. And what are they doing over here? Looks like some sort of a distraction obstacle course.
Yes, this is our speed space management and distraction course. We're basically teaching the teenagers, we have them go around the course a couple of times, get a feel for the course itself, and then we distract them. We have them text. We turn the radio on. We have someone talk to them or point to them and have them look at something. Just basic distractions that people experience every day in the vehicle. Now we're showing them how it affects their driving. No one can text a perfectly level message. Drive at a prudent speed or at the speed you should be going on the road you're on and not hit anything.
Right.
You can't do all three things. What you can do is text a great message, and you'll realize you're going so slow that someone can walk alongside the car with you. That's not safe on the roads. Or they're hitting every cone along the way, which we simulate as you've just driven up on a sidewalk. You don't even realize it. Wow. So, or they're concentrating on the driving and the text that they send. The person that's going to respond to is going to say, what?
Right.
We have no idea what you said. So there's no sense in doing both things at once. Concentrate on the driving. Keep your hands on the wheel, your eyes on the road. So that's what we're teaching them with this course here.
All right. Well, thank you very much.
All right, thank you.
So I'm gonna have a teenager drive me around with this outfitted Ford, try and go around the skid pad and skid out a lot.
Movement for her head to turn. Okay. Remember, lift off the gas. Turn to the right. As soon as it starts to squeal and slide, in this direction, you're gonna turn. Turn to the right. There, perfect, just like that.
Sorry, guys.
So,
Yeah,
so we'll go
that's
straight like we did before. And then we'll cut through the middle.
Okay.
Cool.
Does it feel intuitive to turn to the right like that, or no? Does it feel like you're...
It's so weird.
The longer
It's
that
probably
you
the opposite.
think about it, and let the car start to slide, the harder it is to catch it. So as soon as it starts to slide, you have to turn it the opposite direction. Like, ready? Now. See how you just caught it?
Yeah.
So it's just like you have to be on it.
Okay.
And then your eyes, just like I was telling you, have to look where you want the car to go. There, a little baby slide. Remember, it slides more down here because we're going downhill. Ready? Turn. To the right. Perfect.
That was good.
And then if you're staring at that cone, see how we just
Yeah.
pointed there? Yeah. So when you're driving in the rain out here in Florida and the car starts to slide, don't look for the ditch. Look at the road, like where you want it to go.
Okay.
Ready? To the right.
Nice.
Yeah. And if you let any more time than that go by, just kind of...
Yeah.
You're done. Ooh. There you go.
So what's your name?
My name's Nicole Kovac.
And how old are you?
I'm 17
Great. And how long have you been driving?
for a year now.
Wow. Okay, so what did you just go through just now?
I did the drifting car.
Okay, I was the backseat, not driver, but the passenger holding on for dear life. And so what were they trying to show you here?
That if your car goes out of control, like if it's like raining, especially here in Florida, that's like really common. That if your car starts drifting and going, how to correct it, so then that way you can keep going on the track and like you won't fall into a ditch or anything.
And how do you correct? I mean, it's not intuitive, is it?
No, not at all. If you're turning left, then you want to turn the wheel right, which is hard to, like, I'm glad I know that now, because if I was in an accident, I
And what about putting on the brakes and things like that? Did you know
No,
what
you
to
don't.
do?
You don't put anything on. You don't hit the gas. You don't hit the brakes. You just let it coast.
So does this make you more scared to get out on the road, or do you feel a little more prepared?
No, I feel more confident in my driving now that I know this. That if it is storming and stuff, that I'm more aware of what to do.
Great. Well, thank you.
No problem. Thank you.
All right, my hand's going to be right here on the emergency brake, okay?
Okay. These phones are so close to you.
They are. They're very close together, but this is just like a parking lot or something.
Okay.
So far, so terrific. You're doing great. Keep going. Keep going. And look out to the sides of the road. Be aware of what's going on around you. Keep going. Keep going. Keep going. Very good. Keep going. Excellent. First one so far. I know you're nervous because you think that you're getting tested and it's going to affect your GPA. It's not. What?
Oh,
Stop. Where are you going?
Sorry.
Okay, so we'll try that the next time. Now here's something that'll help you to calm you down. Look down the road. Look around the corner. Look that way. There you go. Now look up the road.
Oh, okay.
Do you see the
That
difference?
does- yeah, that
Right?
does help a lot.
Those eyes are what point the car. It's what buys us time. Turn back. A lot. Well done. You're also traveling at a higher speed now. You're realizing that it's a little bit easier.
Yeah.
Your eyes are helping you that way. Wherever your eyes are pointed is exactly where you'll take the car. Full stop. Good. Where should you be looking now? Around the corner. Well done. Now you can see that sign early. You have bought yourself time. Look how few cones you hit. Very, very good. Very good. Around the corner. All right, now, quick little driving deal. See your hand?
Yeah.
Full stop. You're steering
It's
like this,
under.
right? Now, two things happen there. One is you can't add the steering that you want. In fact, you're starting to drive off the road and you're like, I can't turn anymore.
Right.
The other thing is, if you do happen to drive off the road with your hand like that, you hit something and the airbag goes off, hold the wheel like you were. What's that going to do to your arm? It's going to snap it like a twig.
Oh my god.
So everybody looks at airbags and they think airbags are there to stop you from getting hurt. Airbags are not there to stop you from getting hurt. Airbags are there to stop you from dying. Okay? Now in the process of stopping you from getting killed, they are going to hurt you.
Okay.
They are an amazing, just an incredible piece of technology. But this thing comes out anywhere between 175 and 200 miles an hour. Yeah, they rock. It's basically designed to stop your head from making contact, right?
Right.
All right. So we don't want to have anything in front of that airbag. Okay, now we're going to do exactly the same thing again, but we're going to text a message. Okay, the objective here is not to teach you how to text and drive. It is specifically not to teach you how to text and drive. It is, however, to prove a point. What happened to the screen on that thing? Have you been texting and driving with that thing?
It fell out of my hand. I don't text and drive. I'm not very good at it.
So here's the deal. You won't be able to do the 3 things that we take for granted that we can do when we text and drive. That is, you won't be able to, 1, text a coherent message, and drive at the same speed, and avoid all the cones. Right? Now your question to me is, hey, little man, I don't understand this. I would never text and drive in this kind of environment, right? Right? You would wait until you're in a straight line, like every smart person would. Right? All we're saying is you don't know when it's going to go from a straight line to somebody pulling out in front of you. It's doubly bad though, because you won't realize that things are going on the side of the road. So when it finally does happen to you, it's a huge surprise, right? Okay. So let's go ahead and put the car in drive again. Or actually, it's in drive. Go ahead and start texting a message. You can text whatever you want. The instructor dude that's sitting next to me is very annoying. Whatever you want to do. I know you can't even. So
operate the vehicle.
Now, not only are you going to be mentally saturated, but physically it's going to be difficult for you to drive the car. Keep going.
Okay.
But you got to text that message.
Okay.
And you've slowed down a lot. So let's do all 3. Let's maintain that same speed.
Okay.
Text that message, but also drive the car. Oh yeah, you gotta make sure you turn. Don't forget about that stop sign there. There you go. So this is full task saturation. You are going through it. Look around the corner. Keep going. Where are you going? Where are you going? Look at the sign.
Oh my god.
So now we're going down a one-way road,
changed.
right? This would be bad. Look around the corner. Okay, so what worries me there is that you are very concerned about the text, but not worried about the velocity. Keep going. You gotta text that message, though.
I can't even turn the...
And that's part of the point. That's part of the point, okay? You know, if you've got that phone up there and somebody pulls out in front of you, are you going to be able to steer to avoid them? No how, no way. Even if you catch it in time. And look at how you're physically, with your hand, unable to turn. It's wild, isn't it?
I can't. This freaks me out.
Well, good. It should. Now, do you think adults do any better?
No.
No, they don't. They believe they do better. They are absolutely convinced that they can do better. We have never had an adult or a teen be able to do all 3. Not a single one. Full stop. Good job,
I
kiddo.
feel like I destroyed the car.
Destroy the car? No, she's all good.
Hi, what's your name? I'm sorry, I couldn't hear that one.
Niusha Elmi.
Great, and how old are you?
I'm 17.
17. And what did you just go through? I was a backseat passenger here and had some fun. What were you doing?
I was driving while I was texting, and it's very difficult. I can say that much.
So have you ever driven and texted before?
I have not. I'm not very good at it, obviously.
And what did you learn from this experience here?
I learned that if you're texting, you're unaware of what's going on around you, and it's really dangerous, obviously.
So were you able to even write a text when you were driving?
No, my text made absolutely no sense whatsoever.
And how many cones do you think you killed here?
Ooh, I would say anywhere between 10 to 15 maybe, I don't know.
So any recommendations to like your friends or peers when they're texting and driving?
Don't do it. That's my #1 advice.
All
Don't
right.
do it.
Great, thank you very much.
No problem.